Hey guys, so 2021 has finally fucked off. It's official. It's over with. Surely 2022 is going to be better. Surely. I mean, nothing bad could happen in 2022. I mean, the film Soylent Green was set in 2022. And of course it's called 2022, the sequel. Oh well, fingers crossed. Hopefully this will be a good year. Anyway, looking back on 2021, not much happened, but we had some decent fucking albums. So I'm here to do my top 10 albums of 2021. I've had quite a few drinks, so let's move this along as fast as possible. Number 10, we have Mastodon with Hushed and Grim. This was a very solid album by them. I think Mastodon seem to be improving as they go along. Yeah, every song on this album is pretty solid, very decent. I don't remember hearing a song and thinking, this one's bad. They were all pretty pleasant. Some of them could have even been on albums that I love, like Crack the Sky, and would have fitted in really well. So, yeah, as a band, they're doing really well. Yeah. So, hope they keep this up. At number 9 is Hooded Menace with the Tritonous Bell. Now, there's going to be two reactions to this. There's going to be either 1, who the hell are Hooded Menace? And 2, complete opposite, how the hell are they this low on your list? There's a good reason. And that's because I was in the camp of number 1. I'd never heard of Hooded Menace. But I heard good things about this album about early November, I think. So, listened to the album. I was blown away. Fantastic album. But, like I say, didn't hear of it until early November. I've not had much chance to give it repeat listens, so I can't really put it too high on my list. That's why it's at number 9 for now. But yeah, really fucking good stuff. This is superb. You know, they're on my radar now, so I'll have to look at some of the other material, which I haven't done yet. Possible future video, who knows? But yeah, Tritonous Bell is at number 9. At number 8, we have Cannibal Corpse with Violence Unimagined. Yeah, it's Cannibal Corpse. You know what you're getting with them. Yeah, they're a safe bet. You know, they're a staple of death metal. This album in particular, you know, very solid. You know, you can't go wrong, I think. Whether you're a new fan, old fan, you're going to get something out of this and enjoy it. Me loving death metal and thrash metal, you know, I was pleasantly surprised with this album because there was a bit more thrash elements added to this than any other album. So yeah, really good. Enjoyed it. Excellent stuff. So yeah, Violence Unimagined is at 8. At 7 we have Gojira with Fortitude. Now, I was expecting this one to be near the number 1 spot last year. And I was predicting, you know, best albums for 2021. It's the only one out of 3 that actually made the top 10. And it's at number 7. The other 2 were Rob Zombie and Iron Maiden. They are that in. Rob Zombie was okay, you know. It's not top 10 material, but, you know, decent. Maiden, I've got a previous video, you know. If you want to know what I think of Senjutsu, click on that. Eastern themed album with Western fucking instruments. And Southern rock sound. Yeah, makes sense. Anyway, yeah. Gojira's Fortitude is at number 7. There's some really good songs on here. There's about 3 or 4 really good songs, and then the rest is meh. Honestly, if it wasn't for songs like Born for One Thing and Amazonia, I don't know if this would have even made the top 10. But I've listened to this album a lot, you know. Even the songs that are not as good, you know, some of them are decent, I guess. If it was any other band. I think the reason they're so low and why I'm making it sound worse than it probably is just because Gojira, one of my favourite bands. So I was really expecting, you know, something immense, you know, like Whale Flesh, that's my favourite album of theirs. Or From Mars to Sirius, you know. Something that, you know, you just listen to and you're blown away and repeat listens. Whereas this one, I've heard it and I'm like, I don't know, this might be their worst album. Not a bad album, but their worst album. Pretty mundane stuff in there for them, you know. Sphinx was a really good song as well. I think that helped keep it in the top 10. But yeah, at one point, they weren't even in my top 10. I was like, I don't know if I can include them, but I've listened to it so much, and yeah, I think they deserve to be in there, but if I'd listened to more albums, or at least done more listens of certain albums, then they probably might not have made the top 10. Just being honest. At number 6, we have Rivers of Nile with The Work. This is quite a bold move from them, you know. Following Owls, that's a daunting task for any band. Let's face it, that's a phenomenal album. This one is very good. It's very different. Some say it's a masterpiece. I say it's good. It's a step in the right direction, but it's still no Owls, you know. But it's probably their second best album. I'm glad of that, because anyone with an album like Owls could easily be like, right, just drop off. Like, this album's so good, nothing's going to top it, and then the material just drops substantially. The Work shows that they've put in the work, and you know they've still got a lot of decent songs in them, and I think they are going to get better and better. At 5 is The Crown with Royal Destroyer. Well, halfway through the list, we've only just got one. We're up to our first thrash band album. And it's The Crown. This album is really slept on. From people's lists that I've seen, the Royal Destroyer are not appearing on any of them. And I don't know why that is. You know, The Crown have been around for fucking donkeys now. Exceptional, man. They're really fucking good. But yeah, no one ever mentions them. But yeah, give this album a go. Come on, people. Just listen to the album. I'll let the album speak for itself. Very good album. At 4, we have Carcass with Torn Arteries. Now, this could, when I first heard it, I thought, oh, this is going to be the number 1, I think. I think there's going to be much that tops this, and listening to it now, I still think it's really fucking good. Really good album. However, my only criticism I could think of for it is, yeah, we're still on... In the trilogy, this is number 3 of the trilogy. You know, it's not as good as... fucking hell. Heartwork or Surgical Steel. It's 3rd in line. Still really fucking good, but, you know, it's kind of more of the same. So yeah, it's kind of a part 3 kind of album, in a way. So that's the only thing that's really letting it down. There's not enough in there that's, I don't know, stands out or improves upon from the previous 2. But yeah, really good album though. You've never listened to Carcass, this is a good album to start with. You know, what does Carcass sound like? Torn Arteries fucking describes them perfectly. At 3, we have Aborted with Maniac Cult. this is a very, very stereotypical death metal album. It's very like old school in a way. It's back to the roots of just no clean vocals, just harsh, unforgiving. Yeah, it'll melt your fucking face off. But that's sometimes what you fucking need, and I've needed it this year. This is the only reason I've gone to work this year is because I've had this fucker in my car since it came out in September. There's times I was like, I can't go in, you know, getting too close to Christmas. I don't want to go, but this album kept me sane. That was the reason I went to work, because I got to just headbang the fuck in my car. So yeah, thank you, Maniac Cult. This helped me. It's helped me get to work and helped me survive through the day, so I can listen to it on the way back home. Yeah, love it. Number 2, surprising, is I Hate God, with a history of nomadic behaviour. And this album came out quite a while ago, actually, but it's still on my mind every time. Every time I wrote like a quick list of what's going to be in here, what isn't, this album kept cropping up and I wasn't sure where to put it. I wanted to have it in like maybe the lower half, because I've never been a massive I Hate God fan, but this album's fucking incredible. I'd be a dishonour to put it lower just because I didn't really listen to them before, you know. I used to listen to like Acid Bath, then High on Fire, so I had my fill. In a way. Now you always listen to the first bands that get you into a certain subgenre, and then you're like, yeah, this is the pinnacle of it. Anyone else is like, you just sound similar to this. That's how I felt I Hate God would have been in the world of sludge, but no, they stand out. They have their own sound, their uniqueness, and they're really fucking incredible. So yeah, they're number 2. And at number 1, any guesses, people? I've actually reacted to this album on my channel. It didn't really get many views at all, which is criminal. It just shows how underrated they are, even though they've been at this game for fucking decades now. But Britain's own thrash metal band, Evil, with Hell Unleashed at number 1. Despite having a different vocalist now, it's the brother, which worried me going into the album. I thought, it's not going to be as good. It surely can't be, but fucking nailed it. Fucking amazing. Almost sounds similar in a way. I kind of forgot they had a different singer halfway through the album. I had to remind myself, oh yeah, he's gone, hasn't he? Fucking outstanding work on this album. A real fucking headbanger. I love my thrash, so I'm happy a thrash album is at number 1. I swear I'm not being biased. This one does deserve the spot. This is the album I've listened to most this year. I keep coming back to. It's not just because it's thrash. It fucking rules. Yeah, what else can I say about it? I mean, just listen to it yourself. It's fucking awesome. And it helped that I think, my memory serves me, I reacted to it not long after watching, oh, what was that fucking film? Army of Dead? Oh my god, what's it called? They've done another film now, it's Thieves. Oh my god, Army of the Dead? Is that what it's called? That doesn't sound right. It might be right there. You know which film I'm on about? That's fucking Batista in. It's in Vegas. You know what I'm on about. Yeah. It helped that I'd watched that and then listened to Hell Unleashed because there was a song in there. Fucking hell. Yeah. And you've got zombie themed music and you've just watched a really good fucking zombie movie. It fucking helps. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that one is at number 1. Like I said, there's been other good albums that just fall short of getting on the list for one reason or another. I mentioned it earlier, Rob Zombie, you know, it was cool, you know, pretty decent album, but after multiple listens now, it just can't quite get in there, you know. As good as Rob Zombie can be, he's fun, but let's face it, there's always something better out there than a Rob Zombie album. Trivium, In the Court of the Dragon. Yeah, I quite liked it. It was alright. Similar to the last album. And again, like the last album, it was similar to the album before that, but not as good. Or was it In Waves? Or was it The Cinnamon Sentence? Oh god, I can't remember. Not last album before that. Has other songs on anyway, yeah, but just not quite as good. But yeah, he's doing his thing. Matt knows what he's doing. Yeah, there's some good songs on there, but overall I was like, there's better albums out there. At the Gates, Nightmare of Being, yeah, that was a solid album, you know. It's good to listen to. There was a few songs on there that I was like, could have been written better, musically, really inspired at parts, but yeah, good album overall. Who else had albums? Dark Throne and Asphyx. Again, times really good, but don't know, a bit repetitive, maybe a bit drawn out. Especially with Dark Throne, some of their stuff was like, don't know, went on a bit too much at times, you know. Over 10 minutes, and it's like, yeah. You could have really gone through this in like half the time, you know. It was a bit drawn out. And with Asphyx, I've always felt that the vocalist sounded like he needed to clear his throat half the time, which kind of gets annoying after a while. But really good albums anyway. They just fell slightly short of the mark. And then there was a lot of shit albums this year as well. 2021, there was a lot of shit albums as well. I might do a separate list for them. If you enjoy watching my videos and you're not subscribed, well, hit that subscribe button. Gotta feel like a dick saying that. But yeah, please like and subscribe and let me know what was your favourite album of 2021. Maybe I'll give it a listen. Or not. Depends if I can be asked. Anyway, fuck off.